Last time I bought Bitcoin was probably like a week ago. I don't even know how much down I am right now. Probably a lot, as always. If I won $100 million in the lottery, I would put it all in Bitcoin.
Since mid-July, Bitcoin's rapid growth has noticeably stopped. After 3 unsuccessful attempts to reach a new all-time high, momentum faded and prices strongly reversed. At its worst, Bitcoin dropped nearly 16% in a single day, and overall it has fallen about 36% from its last peak. For many investors, this move signaled what felt like the unofficial end of the bull market.
I bought Bitcoin in October for like, 125k. Worst decision in my life, to be honest. The only worst thing I could do is just, invest in crypto too.
For a lot of people, buying Bitcoin might sound like pure gambling, but it doesn't have to be. It really comes down to your approach, really. Short-term trading obviously is much riskier than, for example, hodling Bitcoin for several years. And beyond investing, Bitcoin is increasingly being used as a form of payment, which gives it real utility. That's also why its value reacts to many of the same factors that influence traditional currencies and other assets, like the current market season, bull market, bear market, etc. Unlike gambling, here your biggest enemy isn't the casino and slot machines. It's Twitter. It's you yourself. As you've probably guessed, emotions usually don't help when it comes to making rational decisions. No matter when you bought Bitcoin before October, you would eventually at least break even. And I think the same will be true after these recent drops. Bitcoin is also very chaotic, which definitely doesn't make things easier. Once selling starts, panic can spread quickly, especially during that first wave. It's also very sensitive to global instability, but in that sense, it's no different from most other assets. However, what sets it apart is that the blockchain network doesn't rely on any government, state, country. That's exactly why many countries that are just, unfavorable to citizens dislike it. They often restrict, limit, or even just straight up ban the use of cryptocurrencies. This is of course because the government may not know exactly what you're doing with your cryptocurrencies, and it makes them worried. Plus, they can't really just take them away from you. And if we go beyond Bitcoin, everyone can use cryptocurrencies to their advantage, no matter what you do. We just made a video about it. There are a lot of myths about Bitcoin. Some of them are partially true, but without the right context, they can be very misleading. One of the most common ones is the idea that the blockchain is fully anonymous. For example, you shouldn't assume that you can just buy weird things straight from an exchange wallet just because you think crypto is 100% anonymous and you're anonymous. You're not. Especially when that wallet is linked to your real identity. On top of that, transactions between wallets are publicly visible, so don't let anyone tell you that cryptocurrencies are a tool for criminals, which in some cases they are, obviously, but it's not the point. The data shows that in 2023, suspicious transactions made up just 0.9% of total crypto activity, less than 1%.
Yeah, you know why we are here.
Nope. He picked me up from a street because I'm a homeless person.
Yeah, I found him near, what's it called?
What, trash? It's a serious stuff. All my $300 is in Bitcoin right now.
We both believe in Bitcoin, right?
Yeah.
But we've got some differences. I personally do also have stocks and other, things, but Bitcoin is like up to 15% in my portfolio right now, and I don't really think that having more in Bitcoin is safe for your savings.
Yeah, that's the main difference, is the ratio, because he has 15%, right, in Bitcoin. 15?
For now, something like 10%,
about 10% in Bitcoin. Yeah, that's the main difference. I'm probably like 99. I genuinely treat Bitcoin like a savings account.
Yeah. Another difference I should say is like I do not always think that every price of Bitcoin is good price to buy it. For me, I do prefer to buy Bitcoin when it's down for like now 20-30%, and I don't really believe that buying exactly when it's going up, it's whole like this bullish market, everyone is buying. It's not for me a good time to buy.
Right. So what's the perfect price?
Perfect.
When it's a good time, maybe not perfect, but when it's a good time to buy Bitcoin, it's obviously, like logically, it's always better to buy it when the dip hits. But from my standpoint, it's just whatever thing, because I believe that Bitcoin will. I know it sounds crazy, it sounds insane, but I believe that Bitcoin will go so high up that it will just, from a current standpoint, it won't matter that much. So just my opinion is just, if you have to buy it, just buy it.
Okay, but we hit a good point here, because do you think that Bitcoin has a limit of its price, that it has some roof?
I don't know. What do you think?
For me, the price of Bitcoin is mainly when this Bitcoin is more commonly used here, and people trust it more and more. This potential is being released, I should say, and I think the Bitcoin hits some point when
it's no more. No, it's just too much people using it.
Yeah, that's
just a little limit of people. So
yeah, it is always.
Right.
There's always a limit of people, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it depends. If you're talking about Indians, it's a little bit it gets problematic.
For me personally, it doesn't really matter, because I do believe that there will be other type of payment, type of currencies sooner than Bitcoin. Will hit some limit of its users.
What do you think about altcoins?
When I got into crypto stuff, I played with some alts and
Played with alts.
Yeah, and minor coins, meme coins. Yeah, it's just a great way to lose some money.
It's a great way to also, get some money.
Yeah.
Get that money.
Do you really think that altcoins have any value in the matter of investment, like Bitcoin?
No.
No.
Like Bitcoin? Fuck. No.
Do you think that there is anything that could really destroy Bitcoin or abolish it?
It's a really interesting question, my friend. No, I think it can indeed get, a little bit unstable for some period of time, but I wouldn't necessarily believe in a scenario that it would get totally like obliterated. It's not a pretty, I wouldn't call it a realistic scenario. So
yeah, decentralized network is something we really need.
No matter how you look at it, Bitcoin isn't having the best moment right now. The most recent drop was the biggest pullback we've seen during this bull market. It wiped out all of this year's gains, and at the moment we're down about 1%. That said, the bull market isn't officially over yet. For a real downtrend to start, the price would need to fall below 75,000. This is the final support level before the trend reverses. Reading all these analysis reports and predictions about the future, there's basically only one conclusion. Nobody really knows anything. two sides argue. The first, more optimistic view assumes that Bitcoin will become even more closely tied to the stock market, and in this scenario it would rise alongside global markets during good times. But when something shakes the financial system, crypto would likely feel the impact even more strongly. The second group believes that Bitcoin's 4-year cycle will continue to have unwavering impact on the cryptocurrency's price. Bitcoin has been rising for the past 2 years, so if we end this year in the black, 2026 will be a bearish year. And I believe that sooner or later, Bitcoin will get back on the track and continue its upward trend. Until when? We'll see.